Hello, YouTube. Welcome to today's class. We are going to relieve the tension that you are feeling in your neck, in your low back, in your wrists, in these wrist areas that we're feeling from sitting at home all the time. So this is a great stretching routine to begin to incorporate into your daily life because we need this, right? Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel so I can continue bringing these amazing workouts for you. And how do you like my little half up do that I've got going on today? I kind of like it. And yeah, okay, let's get started, shall we? All right, so go ahead and get onto your mat. Get onto your mat and feel and go into a child's pose. So let's start in a child's pose, and it's gonna feel really nice to be here in child's pose because guess what? Even in child's pose, you're actually lengthening out the low back. This is a great place to just start and reconnect with yourself, breathing in and out through the nose. I know, especially since you might be working from home or you've got kids that you're teaching, right? So this is a great chance for you to really settle into your body and relax and breathe. So take a few more deep breaths right here, sinking into the mat. Nice job. And then I want you to press the hands down into the floor, and you're going to slide the hands just about to right there, okay? So I have my knees wide, and what I'm going to start to do is begin a few cat-cows right here. So draw the shoulders down the back, lift the head and chest up, and then push the floor away as you open up through the spine right here. So it's going to feel really good. Inhale in. So we're doing a cat-cow basically in our child's pose position. So let's just switching it up a bit, allowing ourselves to really just focus on the spine here, right? Not putting any too much pressure into the wrists. And inhale in, lift the chest up. Exhale. Inhale in. Close your eyes if that feels good for you so that you can really connect into your body. Create that mind-body connection. Inhale in. And beautiful work. Good. Come all the way up now onto the heels. And then go ahead and tuck those toes underneath you. So now you're going to sit onto your toes and onto your heels. So my feet are curled up underneath, right? So this is going to stretch those feet like crazy. And then make sure that your pinkies are going along for the ride. So look down and make sure that little pinky toe isn't tucked underneath somehow. Bring it along for the ride. Bring it forward on both sides. And then we're going to close our eyes and take 5 deep breaths right here. Allowing yourself to really appreciate and be in your own body. Bring the focus inward. Letting this be a time of reflection, of stillness, of appreciation for your body. And go ahead and blink the eyes open, untuck those toes underneath you. And now we're going to begin to twist in our spine. So we're going to press one hand into the knee, and you're going to twist and twist. So we're gonna make this, that's a lot of cracks. So we're gonna make this dynamic as we go from side to side. So we are adding rotation into the spine, and this will help to relieve some tension that might be happening in the neck or the low back. Lots of times we lose this rotation in our spine, and that causes pain, right? Anytime we lose flexibility, we feel it in our body, we feel pain. All right, Good. Breathing with each twist. Nice job. And then we're just going to do little twists like this. I know, bring the knees all the way together. And add a little exhale here. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good for 8. Good. Place the hands down onto the knees. Close the eyes and take a few deep breaths in right here. Noticing the change that happens in the body just when we start to bring that breath in and allow the heart to begin to pump more. Nice. And bring the hands out in front of you. So now we're on all fours. And we're going to lift the left arm up towards the sky. Big inhale in for a nice thoracic stretch right here. Good. Place the hand down and then go to the other side. Reach up. Just focus on pressing into the floor as you reach up. Nice. And then switch sides. Inhale in, reach up. Exhale, place it down. Good. Inhale in, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. Now we're going to thread it all the way through underneath. Bring your ear to the floor and then use this hand to give yourself little pushes here. Okay? So little gentle pushes, little tiny gentle pushes. Good. As you rock side to side. This is one of my most favorite ones. I know I always do this in all of my classes because what you're doing is you're in an inversion. So you're actually, incorporating some blood flow, right? So increased blood flow as you go into this inversion. Beautiful. And then find a spot and then go ahead and just hold it here. Take a few deep breaths in. And then also you're stretching the low back. You're elongating, right? You're letting gravity really do the work here. Good. Place that hand down onto the ground and then stretch and reach up. Place it down. Let's go to the other side. Lift up, reach up, expand. Feel yourself expanding. And good. Twist over to the other side and then do those little rocks. Placing that hand into the floor. Letting it navigate you towards a deeper stretch inside of your own body. Breathing, inhaling in and out deeply through the nose. And then find a spot and hold it there. Breathing deeply. And go ahead and release. Press the hand into the floor to come out of it the same way we went into it. Beautiful. Good. So now we're going to reach those arms straight out in front of us. Take that nice little puppy pose here. So sink the shoulders down towards the floor. Nice work. And let that booty just pop right up and let the heart melt down towards the sky. Good, and then go ahead and sit all the way back. Come back onto those hands and then begin to undulate your whole spine. Good, so you're going to just reach it all the way back to child's pose and then come all the way up into like a little half upward facing dog, like a lazy upward facing dog. Good, and then lift on up and all the way back. Good, and rolling it up. And line it down. Good. Just making it your own. There's really no right or wrong. I'm guiding you through your body, right? So I want you to really just feel into it and see what feels good, see what feels tight, see if there's places that you can open up. But do this a few more times on your own and just listen to your own breath. Good, and then sink the hips all the way down. So come down into this position here. It's kind of like a lazy upward dog, right? Now you're going to take the knee and you're going to slide it up. Ooh, that might feel a little tight, right? So if that feels too much, then come down onto the elbows. Okay, that'll decrease the intensity of it. So this is going to feel really good in the hips, right? Really opening up that hip in an external rotation. And we're also opening up the spine as well. Good, you can look at the leg, see how that changes things. Look back at the other leg, and then good, let's switch to the other side. So you can choose to have the hands up or have the hands down. Okay, it's really up to you. I personally have a lot of external hip rotation, so this feels okay for you. That might not, so just come down to the elbows. Take it down a notch. Good. You can look back towards your foot, your right foot, and then look back towards your left foot. Say, hello, feet. Hello, feet. I see you. I remember you. Right? We forget about our whole backside of our body because we don't see it. So it's good every now and then to just, look at it. Remember that it's all there behind you. All right. Good. Reach the hands or the leg back now. And we're going to stay here and swim it out, which I love doing. This one feels so good. It reminds me of the gyrotonics in Pilates. If you guys have ever done that machine, it was part of our ballet training. It felt amazing to do. And so you would have these pulleys and you would slide them around with your back, and it felt amazing. But anyways, we're going to recreate that here with our hands. So you're going to reach forward, and then you're going to lift up. Nice. So we're activating that upper back. We're activating the erector spinae muscles, all the muscles along the spine. And we're sliding those hands around and back. Beautiful. Reach forward. And we're swimming in the ocean. Imagine you are swimming through all of the healing vibrations of the ocean right now. I know we are all missing that so much. Reach forward and reach back. And now let's reverse it. So reach the arms around and then bring the hands in. Notice how that feels differently, right? Reach forward and then slide the elbows in and hands in. You're going to have to really use that back. Good. Reach forward and slide it all the way back. Lift the head and chest up. Good. And reach forward and lift it in and back. And reach the arms out to the side. We're going to hold here. Bring the chest all the way down. You're going to just pick the right leg up and hold. Notice what happens here. Stretch the arms really wide and then lower the leg down. You can lower the chin down onto the mat as well. Good. Lift the other leg up. And lower. One more time, both sides. Lift up. And lower. Lift the other leg up. And lower. Nice. We're going to lift the right leg up. And we're going to keep the arms exactly where they are. And we're going to twist over. And notice what happens in the body. Right? We're stretching a lot in the pec muscles, the chest, the front arm especially. And we're just allowing the hips to open. Beautiful. So go as far as you can, and then you can lay the head down towards the side. So you can rest on the ear. And then come back to center. So lift the leg up first. Lift up to go over. And then go ahead and stretch over to the other side. So you can take yourself onto the ear right away and allow the chest to really stretch. So you can go as far as it feels good for you. You can really, really go deep here if you'd like. You can see how much my hips open. If you want to take it that far, you totally can. You can even take the other arm and have it meet the back one. That might be a little too intense for you, but you can always give it a shot. You can bring the feet all the way together and go crazy. Good. Let's do that again on both sides. So go ahead and rotate all the way over and bring that foot on the ground if it feels comfortable for you. You can bring the other hand to meet it. Sometimes you have to be like, where is my arm? There it is. I found it. I couldn't find it at first. Good, you can bring both feet up, or you can leave it down. And release. If anything doesn't feel right, then just don't do it, right? This class is really restorative, and that's what this is for you to really listen in to your body and to appreciate. Nice, take a few deep breaths here. And release, nice job. All right, so we're going to come on up and let's step the right foot forward. So if you need to, actually, this would be a good time to pad this up because we are going to be on the knee for a little bit. So you probably want to pad this up so you have some padding for your knee. Okay, good. So we're going to take the hips and we're going to tuck them underneath us just like this. Give that booty a little squeeze. And then we're going to shift our hips forward. Okay, so if you're like me and you have tight quads, you're probably going to feel this like immediately, right? Yeah, you probably will feel it like right away. So we're just doing nice little lunges here and up. Good. I know it's really, really tight. So you're squeezing the booty, which actually helps to take the tension out of the front of the leg. Right? Because they're opposite of each other. So when this tightens, this can actually release. If this is tight, or if this is released, one of the sides usually has to work. So you want to almost like distract the body by squeezing the glute like this. Not only will that put that in more of a neutral position with your hips, but then it also will allow the front side to release. Good. Woo! All right, this definitely feels tight. Have you guys been following along all of the workouts with me this week? If you have been, you probably feel pretty sore, right? I'm sore from my own workouts, which is a really good sign, which means I'm challenging myself and you guys for sure. Okay, let's place the hands out onto the ground and make sure that the foot is far forward. Okay, don't leave. Sometimes I see people like leaving the foot way back here like this. That's not what it is, okay? Make sure that the foot is forward and we're trying to squeeze the glute underneath us. I know as we go forward more, it's a little bit more impossible to squeeze the glute, but that's the idea. Nice, holding here. And making this active as much as you can to help open up from a really solid place as opposed to just kind of hanging out, right? We want to still hold ourselves up. Nice. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and come into this half splits pose. Beautiful work. So this is great for the low back, for the hamstrings. If you're really struggling here, I would place some blocks or books or something here to allow yourself, to give yourself a little bit more room. But what you want to do is you want to focus on straightening the spine. Okay, straighten the spine as opposed to trying to get the leg really straight and rounding up here. You can bend the knee a little bit. Just bend the knee a little bit and really lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. Draw the shoulders back and down. Feel that chest reaching forward. All right, so now we're going to take this leg and we're just going to slide it over to the side, okay? So I'm like this. I know you guys can't really see me. So I'm like this with my foot. All right, so we're going to do little rocks, getting into the hip. Feeling really good, right? So this is stretching the inner thighs. And since our leg is lifted up, it's allowing our hip to really, the hip capsule to really lubricate, right? We want to keep our joints lubricated, okay? We don't want to become Tin Man. So I always say stretching like this is how we put oil in our joints so we don't end up like Tin Man. Good, and go ahead and rise all the way up. So we're coming into a nice straight line here over my hip. And we're gonna slide this leg, or this hand down the leg, coming into gate pose. Toes are forward, and you wanna feel a nice solid foundation, pressing the foot into the floor. Good, as we stretch the low back and the side body. Beautiful. You're gonna feel a nice long stretch from your knee, probably, all the way through the fingertips. Try not to put too much weight here into the hand. Still keep it nice and gentle. And then come all the way up. All right. And then let's go on to the other side. Whew, feels good, right? All right, so squeeze that booty underneath you. Give little tiny rocks forward, little tiny rocks. See how much you can squeeze it. See how much you can just stretch just from the glute alone, just from tightening the glute. And, oh, stretch it forward. Good. Especially if you guys have been sitting all day. This is so great. This is a perfect routine to incorporate into your week. It's going to be saved here on YouTube. So this is something that you can come back to all the time. So if you guys are on Instagram, go ahead and go over to my YouTube channel. You can just look up Action Jacquelyn and you'll find me. Okay, so let's go ahead and now scooch ourselves forward. Feels so good, right? And don't forget that on Monday, we start the 100 rep bar sculpted leg challenge. Probably the longest name of a challenge ever, but it's going to be the best challenge ever. 30 days, 30 moves, 100 reps a day. You can do it. I know you can. So if you want to sign up for that, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel and you'll see that video right there at the top. So you don't even have to look for it. It's right there for you. All right. This feels so good. And let's go ahead and scoop the hips back. You guys, I actually went for a good run yesterday, so I'm feeling tight. I know people are like, you're so flexible, and I am, but I also get tight as well, right? I also get tight sometimes, and so this feels really good. Take a big deep breath. Remember that your breath is really involved in the stretching. I know lots of times we forget about the breath. And we don't think it has anything to do with it, but the breath helps to lead the mind. So when you are breathing calmly, good, go ahead and scoot that leg over to the side and hands beneath the shoulders and go ahead and rock back and forward. But yeah, the breath helps to guide the mind into a very peaceful place. So when you have long, peaceful breaths, usually what follows are also peaceful thoughts. Peaceful, positive thoughts. That's what we're all about here, right? Good. And sit it back and forward and back and forward. Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to sit on up and we're going to go into our gate pose. So here, I'm going to turn around just so that you can see me. But make sure that when you're doing the gate pose that you're pressing into the inside edge of the whole foot. Okay, so don't let the foot come in like this. The whole foot is on the ground. So yeah, you might feel a stretch in the ankle. That's good, right? We want to open up the ankle. So go ahead and slide the foot down the leg and lift on up and reach over. Beautiful. Good work. Go as far as feels comfortable for you. Make sure it's not heavy in the hand. So feel into your body here. Allow the breath to soften your joints, to open up your muscles. Nice big deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Come all the way up to the center. And then let's go ahead and bring our feet again back into that stretch. So you can roll out the mat if you had it. And we're going to tuck those toes. Sit the booty back down onto the heels. Bring the heels so that the heels are touching together. Okay, see how my heels and my toes, or everything is together, all right? And so everything is together, and now you're gonna sit back. And again, make sure that those pinky toes are going along for the ride. Bring the hands down to the thighs and close the eyes. Soften around the face. Maybe drop the chin down a little bit. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face muscles. Feel the whole body just beginning to surrender to this moment right here. Allowing yourself to completely trust with your eyes closed. Just trust that every second in front of you is happening for you. Every second in front of you is something beautiful that is unfolding. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, open your eyes and go ahead and come onto your back. So come all the way onto your back. Let me check the time. Okay, so we've got a couple minutes left. We're gonna pull the knees in towards our chest. Good, and go ahead and just rock side to side. And we're gonna end here with a nice easy twist. So release one leg and pull one knee in towards your chest and go ahead and take a nice twist all the way over. So you wanna get your hip underneath the other one, stacking them on top of each other, and then allow the other knee to fall to the floor. Let your arms just be heavy here. This is going to be more of a yin style, so don't press anything. Just allow yourself to be heavy here. And we'll take a few deep breaths. Just really surrender into the earth. Feel gravity giving you a big hug right now as it's pulling you inward. And you're letting yourself be held by Mother Nature right now. You're just really letting yourself go. And then come back into the center and release. Switch the legs and lift up and over. And again, allow yourself to really just surrender into the earth. See if you can just let go of control for just these few moments of time. You deserve to really relax. You deserve to take this time and to trust that when you do let go of control, that it'll still be okay. Take one more big deep breath in. And exhale. Let's take a couple minutes here in Shavasana to, again, fully surrender into the earth. Palms face up, toes just fall to the side. Let your whole body be completely heavy down into the mat. Letting go of control, letting go of the work, and allow yourself to fully experience yourself, experiencing life right here, right now, with every breath. And go ahead and inhale, reach the toes, reach the fingertips nice and long, and roll over onto one side. Come on up to a seated position, bringing the hands to the heart center, and bow your head down towards your heart, keeping your eyes closed and staying deep within. Just noticing this feeling of inner peace that you're feeling now at the end of class, and just remembering that this feeling of inner peace and abundance and appreciation is available to you all the time. It is here waiting for you to connect with it and align with it. And when you feel this positivity, the world works in your favor. Synchronicities happen, opportunities open, doors open, all just from being connected to your true, abundant, positive self. Namaste. Beautiful work, beautiful, beautiful work. If you are watching here on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel.